All right, go bananas. That was very underwhelming for what I'm about to give you tonight. So, like I said, my name's Vincent Holiday. I'll be your female comic this evening. And it's really exciting for me to be here. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it because earlier this afternoon my dog died. And like, what's worse, it's kind of my fault because I didn't realize he had a peanut allergy. But at least he died doing something that I love. That's what really matters, folks. Yeah. Do you feel that? Yeah. With great pain comes great comedy. Here we go. See, like a lot of comics you'll probably see, I also had a really bad childhood. So, like, I come from a series of broken homes. The first one's made of straw. The second one's made of twigs, and like, my childhood wasn't hard because my dad wasn't there. It's hard because my dad isn't all there. My dad has a high-functioning form of autism called Asperger's, which sounds like what you get from a gay McDonald's. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, AIDS, and oh, too soon. We miss you, Greg Louganis. But if you spend time with my dad, you gotta learn what all of his tics are. You know, like, he walks on his toes a lot. I knock over a box of toothpicks, and he'll be like, 97. But he can never tell me that he loves me. And that's why I do comedy. I get on stage and work out my daddy issues. I mean, it was either this or become the saddest stripper in history. Do you guys really want to see me dancing in a cage to Sarah McLachlan? In the arms of an angel. I would be the worst stripper. Like, my tramp stamp would be a hand turkey. I'd probably have to dance to Pour Some Splenda on Me. I shouldn't have the sugar. I'm trying not to get diabetes. So. Oh, fun fact. Diabetes was originally created by vampires to make poor people taste like Kool-Aid. Yeah. Learn me, folks. Take that to the office Monday. But no, comedy's hard. It's really, really hard if you don't have a funny name or a guitar. It's also really hard trying to tell jokes when you look like Sinead O'Connor had an orgy with Bruce Willis. And Lex Luthor, Dr. Evil, Mini-Me, Uncle Fester, Professor X, Mr. Clean, Mr. Magoo, a fat Vin Diesel, Andre Agassi, Howie Mandel, Woody Harrelson, Winston Churchill, Dwight D. Eisenhower, G. Gordon Liddy, that guy. And Moby and Kojak and Voldemort and Buddha and Nosferatu and Jigglypuff and shit. Who's the guy from Smashing Pumpkins?
Billy Corgan.
Thank you. And Billy Corgan. And Jason Statham and Steve Jobs and Stone Cold Steve Austin and Patrick Stewart and Yul Brynner and Bryan Cranston. And this part's for the guys in the back. And Augie Smith, Alex Stone, Mike Baldwin, Joe Coy, John Roy, Roy Haber, Jim Norton, Samuel Jackson, because he's in everything. The bad guy from the Da Vinci Code, Darth Vader with his helmet off, and Demi Moore and G.I. Jane. It's really tough when you don't have that joke. It's I'm supposed to do like some fun jokes for you, like maybe a little sing song, a little ditty about a giant gorilla that plays table tennis with his dick. Right, like a King Kong Ding Dong Ping Pong sing song. Right. Or some impressions. Maybe you guys like impressions. This is a character I'm working on. It's a zombie stand-up comedian. His name's Gary Shambling. Great to be here. Eat your wait staff. Nom, 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 nom. White zombies walk like this. Black zombies walk like this. I'm also supposed to talk to you folks about things you can relate to, like how men and women are different, and that's really hard for me, because I'm gay, and I don't know anything about women. Like, do they get pregnant when you push them up the stairs? Is that how that works? I understand the reciprocal. And some of you don't understand reciprocal. All right. Strap in, this is how this is going. Ladies, if you shave your pubes into a Hitler stash, do you call it Mein Cunt? Is it a Clitler? I don't know. I don't read Cosmo, I don't know. Just... And I know you guys probably couldn't tell. It's because I'm not so gay that I think the hymen is a football trophy. But I am gay enough that my mom had to have a C-section. So. I know, Canadian pussy's just ham. Still not gonna eat it. So, naturally, I support a lot of gay issues. Like I support civil unions. I think gay couples should be allowed to adopt a highway. Was really glad when they repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell, even though I do enjoy a good military discharge. I supported the troops. What Did You Do? Buy a Toby Keith album? Come on. But like the one thing that I can't get behind, besides a woman, am I right? This guy knows what I'm talking about. Put down the donut, officer. No, guys. The one thing I can't get behind is the way that we fight for our civil rights, because no one's fighting for gay rights out there. We don't have a Martin Luther Queen. Like the worst thing we'll do is we'll get mad and throw glitter on somebody. Ooh. Really, Jubilee? That's your superpower? And then our civil rights marches, the gay pride parades, or as my mom likes to call them, walking for the cure. That's where we block off downtown traffic on a Saturday afternoon so a 400-pound guy in a rainbow thong and body glitter can be like, your son will come out tomorrow in a sequin dress and feather boa. We get it, you're gay. You might have been born gay, but you chose to be that fucking gay. So I had to come out to my mom recently because I didn't know she was in the audience, and that's a fun thing to yell into a microphone. So we sat down afterwards, and she was like, "So Vincent, are you?" And I said yes. And she's like, "I thought so, but I wasn't sure because I haven't seen you with anybody." Like, well, now you're just being mean about it. Like, I've been single for so long, I've scheduled a colonoscopy. That's not bad. I found it on Craigslist. We can go in on a Groupon if you want. It's all right. And now, trying to do dating now. Dating's so, online dating's the worst. Make sure that you do not have any typos in your web browser, because you might end up on christianminge.com. That's a lot of Bush supporters there. A lot of Bush. It's fun too. Like a lot of their profiles talk about how they're so much happier since they chose to live a Christian lifestyle, and that really confused me because I didn't think you chose to be Christian. I just thought you were born again Christian. If it's a choice, that means they can be cured. I just need to tell them the good news about Judy Garland. So. See how ridiculous that sounds in reverse? Oh. It's preachy. Online dating. Guys like to send pictures of their junk. I like to receive them, so feel free. Tweet me at Vince Holiday. But guys, the key though, because a lot of my girlfriends will get like disgusted by them, the key is to send a beautiful dick pic. So the angle to do that is from the Hemingway. Right, it's where your phone's on the ground, you gotta use your toe to take a picture. Some people call it the Kurt Cobain. We really know it was the Courtney Love. So, because you know how like when girls take their pictures up here, it's because their boobs hide their belly. Except for that skinny bitch in the man like, Quiet down, A-cup. Why don't you go throw up and make room for personality? See, guys, when you use the lower angle, then your junk's sticking out past your belly, and it messes with people's depth perception, because now your dick's the size of your head. And she thinks she's going to Chipotle. Let's see what else we got going on. Topical humor's in the news. Let's talk about that while it's still relevant. European Union, guys heard about this thing? Yeah, it's not American. We're all on board. Okay. So here's the deal. Apparently, Europe is broke, Greece is on fire, and that's going to be really hard to put out. And all the poor European countries got together to figure out what they were going to do. And that's when France said, and I quote, "It's time for Germany to step up and start leading Europe." No. Pretty sure they tried that. Twice. And I don't know why France doesn't remember. Or why they want to be in debt to a nation with a history of repossession. But two wrongs make a third right. That's what I'm gonna... Why are you booing my witty wordplay? Are you anti-semantic? Grammar Nazis. What else we got? DOMA got overturned, and I should be more excited, but I don't care. And it's not that I know that by the time I get married, I'll be so old that instead of honeymoon sex, I'm just going to have soup. It's because I think marriage is dumb. I don't care. I'd rather have a corporate merger, honestly. Because here's the thing. In a marriage, you get to have sex with one person for the rest of your life, and corporations screw thousands of people every day. They're like the Wilt Chamberlain for your retirement plan. That's awesome. Like whatever tax benefits you get for being married pale in comparison to the $3.8 billion GE gets every year. Yeah, welfare queens. So if I could write off 55 gallons of lube as an operating expense, I will totally let you liquidate my assets for a tax break. But no, the gays are excited though. They think we're one step closer to being equal, and that's the thing. We're still nowhere close to being equal. Because like when Chick-fil-A came out against gay marriage, a lot of people didn't care because their food's delicious, right? And I get it. You know, it's good because they used the right wing of the chicken. So. But people, you know, they were advocating for the freedom of speech. They had National Eat a Chick-fil-A Day. But then when Paula Deen drops the N-word, where's her freedom of speech? Where was National Eat a Stick of Butter and Blackface Day? That's the equality I want in my country. I don't want bigots picking and choosing who they hate. That's not right. Because if someone's going to hate other people, they got some big shoes to fill. Hitler hated everybody. Yeah, like the only group of people Hitler didn't hate were blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guys. And honestly, who can blame him? Ryan Gosling's beautiful. So if someone doesn't hate everyone else in the world, they should probably stop hating people because they're not very good at it. And if they do hate everyone, they should just kill themselves. Because Hitler did, and that was awesome. Like, the one thing Hitler was right about was killing Hitler. And you didn't laugh because you're so anti-suicide that you're pro-Hitler. Sit with that moral ambiguity, grammar Nazis. Holidays were fun. They just happened. This year for Christmas, our Christmas ham came on a 30-foot party sub. And my uncle told us not to get him anything for Christmas because his unemployment ran out, so he didn't get us anything. But then he starts taking our pictures on his new iPhone he got with his last unemployment check. So it's kind of like we got him something for Christmas. And you all chipped in, so thanks for that. And then he had no idea what he was going to do for retirement, so his big plan was lotto tickets. Yeah, he was going to hit the Mega Millions and retire. And I was like, Terry, the odds of you picking the same 6 numbers that the computer randomly generates are like 1,866,240 to 1. He's like, I'm either going to win or lose. That's a 50-50 chance. I'm like, I don't think that's how math works, Terry. It's not at all. Sarah Palin's got a book out on Christmas, though. And I don't know if I can take it seriously because she wrote it in Comic Sans. And at one point, she says that capitalism has done so much to spread a meaning of Christmas. And I don't think she knows what the meaning of Christmas is. It's not Jesus saves and so can you if you open a Kohl's charge. That is not... Like, Jesus would be rolling over in his cave if that's where he still was. You know? But he's not. So rejoice, for he is risen. Like, if anything, capitalism spreads the meaning of our false god, which is money. That's the real invisible thing that dictates our lives. So, like, if you look at Mormonism, for example, that's about this guy found 2 golden tablets with the rules that govern your life, and no one's ever seen them. But people believe in that, and everyone else thinks the Mormons are crazy. But then the Federal Reserve can mint $1 trillion platinum coin that no one's ever seen, but they use that to pay off some of our national debt, and everyone's like, yeah, that's cool. It's the same thing. Like, is that why we put in God we trust on our money? Because that's what it's backed by? Pure faith? And the Federal Reserve, they can do that as much as they want. They have a monopoly on making money, and they're literally making monopoly money. Yeah. Like, faith in the U.S. dollar has gotten so low that girl changed her name to K. Eurosha. Okay, so I'm the only gay pop star in here. All right. Duly noted. But that's the thing, like, the government's almost bankrupt. The banks post record profits, and the government can't tax them, so they're trying to get it from us, and we don't fucking have it. I feel like that's what Revelation meant when it said, beware of false prophets, and we were just spelling it wrong this whole time. Then New Year's passed. If any of you made those New Year's resolutions to diet and lose weight and whatever, break them. It's not worth it. And I'll have people tell me, like, well, don't you want to live to be 100? Fuck no. Have you seen people who are 100? Like, I'm 33 and I'm already a little lactose intolerant. I can't go 70 more years without ice cream. And I eat a shit ton of ice cream. I don't know exactly how much that is because we don't have the metric system, but it's a lot. And people think that, like, by eating healthy, that's how you live longer. Like, that's not the secret to live, you know? Like, Julius Caesar ate so many salads, they named one after him. And that didn't stop him from getting stabbed 33 times by his best friends. If anything, he bled out more from having low iron. Gandhi had great portion control. And even he ate a bullet. So live it up, guys. Put cheesecake where the feeling should be. Eat so much bacon that your arm starts to tingle. Because that's how you know you're alive. You know, there's a big difference between dying and not living. And I'm not scared of dying. I'm just afraid that when I do, no one's going to notice. Like, I want to be trending on Yahoo. You know, I want comics to make jokes about my death. You know, like if I die in a car crash, I want someone to be like, well, he's always trying to rear-end a guy. We knew that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Or if I end up killing myself, I want someone to say, well, that's the last shot in the mouth he'll ever take. Yeah, right? And I want people to get mad. You know, and I want them to yell too soon. And then I want the Westboro Baptist Church to protest my funeral with signs that say, God hates fags, but I love Vincent Holiday. That's what I want. God, I want to leave people inspired to be the best people they can possibly be. And I hope I leave behind more than just a headstone that says, I just got the light, that's my time. I've been Vincent Holiday.